نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما اللهم انفعني بما علمتني وعلمني ما ينفعني. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Previously we have learned how to translate, how to pre-memorize translation and how to pre-memorize Quran. Let's combine these steps and you will have to maintain 2 sheets in this process. In the first sheet, write the ayah number whose translation you memorize or pre-memorize. Then write a word or phrase that will help you recall the ayah next time you read. Also, beside the phrase, write an Arabic letter with which the ayah ended. Let's see some examples. Surah Baqarah, ayah number 2. Our keyword could be no doubt in book and wa. Does this ayah end with wa? Check the root letters of lil muttaqin. It is wa qaya. Hence, our last word begins with wa, root form. You may check the root word in the app or a book if you are using it. For ayah number 3, we have believe in unseen and na. For ayah number 4, we have sent down on you and ya. We have noted last words first letter because when you go further ahead, you will realize that first and last words are quite trickier to memorize. And last word is trickier than the first word. Even for memorizing translation, last word is quite tricky. So those last letters will help you a bit in recalling the last part of the sentence. After we complete memorizing Quran, we shall memorize all these lists. There are more than 6,000 ayats, so in our first sheet we will have around 6,000 word or phrase list. Now for the second sheet, there is a good news and bad news. Good news is that there is no pressure of revision when you start memorizing Quran. And the bad news is that you will have to revise in this pre-memorization period, both the translation and Arabic. I am calling it revision, but it is not exactly revision since you will have forgotten everything by the time it comes to revision. So you may say it's re-memorization or pre-memorization. However, this re-memorization will be easier than the last one. Let us look at our second sheet. This is how our second sheet looks like. Column 1 is day number or serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Column 2 is to write down ayah you memorized, and the rest of the column is for revision. Let's start with column number 2. Let's say it's day number 1. You pre-memorized from ayah number 1 to 10, and day number 2 is your rest day or revision day. Day number 3, let's say you pre-memorized from ayah number 10 to 20. Day 4, again your rest day or revision day. Every alternate day is a rest day or revision day. This is how we fill our column number 2. And the rest of the columns are pre-filled as shown in the table. To understand rest of the columns, let us look at row number 10. There is written 9 in column number 3, 5 in column number 4, and there's nothing in column number 5. What this denotes is that you are to memorize the ayah number of day 9 and 5. Hence, you will have to revise ayah number 20 to 30, which is in the row 5. And ayah number 40 to 50, which is in the row 9 or day 9. Similarly, let us check day 50 or row number 50. In column 3 we have 49, in column 4 we have 45, in column 5 we have 25. Hence we have to revise ayah given in row 49, row 45 and row 25. Let's check day 49 or row 49. There's 48 in column 3, 44 in column 4 and 24 in column 5. So you have to revise ayah given in 48, 44 and 24. And when you check them, you will find there is no ayah to revise. So this list automatically set one day for memorization and the next day for revision. Again, remember that even though I have used word revision, you will not feel like revising them. It will not be less than rememorization. It is just that rememorizing every time gets a lot easier than the previous attempt. Also, have first sit with yourself whenever you revise translation or Arabic, and try to recall the translation before Arabic pre-memorization or Arabic revision. The better you have memorized translation, the easier it gets memorizing Arabic. The one who will memorize full time, they will first memorize translation of whole Quran, then they will pre-memorize the whole Quran. However, the first juz is a learning phase and so it will take a longer time. They should complete memorizing translation of one juz in one day, and they should complete pre-memorizing Arabic of half juz in one day. Anything short of this is a problem, as this course is planned in such a way that if your pre-memorization goes beyond 4 months, it will hamper the speed of memorization of Quran. And if you are unable to memorize one juz of translation or half juz of Arabic in one day, then you are definitely missing some point. At this point, contact me, maybe I can come up with a solution. And as for the one who will memorize part time, please check the video revision